Hello there, and welcome to another Built With Anywhere workout, where if you have a dumbbell, you have a trainer. For today, we're gonna be doing that lovely word, Tabata again, which is 20 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest. We're gonna do those for 8 cycles or 4 minutes. We're gonna do that 3 different Tabatas, okay, which will equal 16 minutes, okay, with our rest periods included, and then another 4 minutes until our next piece. Super confusing, I know. So that's why I listed it right here for you to know exactly what we're doing. Screenshot it, whatever you need to follow along at home and get after this bad boy. All right, so here's what we got. So our first Tabata, we're gonna do push-ups. We're gonna do 20 seconds of push-ups, we're gonna rest 10 seconds, and then we're gonna do that for 8 cycles or 4 minutes. All right, after those push-ups, we're gonna rest 2 minutes and we're gonna do a new Tabata. All right, so let's get into push-ups. So for our push-ups, we wanna have that good high plank position, heels squeezed nice and tight together, good hollow position, pushing everything strong and long away from the ground. Okay, we're gonna let our body go down to the ground, press back up, and fully extend, right? At the top of those push-ups, we're gonna be rotating that little dimple forward like that, and then we're gonna imagine that we're turning our hands and screwing them into the ground, right, to create torque into the ground and create a really strong shoulder position. So again, nice and tight, set, okay, 20 seconds of push-ups. Once those 20 seconds are up, you'll rest 10 seconds, shake it out, right, and back and forth. If you can't do push-ups, well then you can go into that high plank position, get everything tight and organized, then let the knees drop down, and then work your positions with that bent knee position like so. Okay, if you have access to a plyo box or to a bench, well then we can raise our body up and get into that incline push-up, all right, and work from that. All right, so we're gonna do 20 seconds, 10 seconds of rest for that, 8 cycles, then we get into our next Tabata after we rest 2 minutes, okay? So that is now, the clock will say 6 minutes, bing, 6 minutes. After that 6 minutes is up, at 6 minutes, we're gonna go into thrusters, right? So we're adding our dumbbell. You can do this with a dual dumbbell or a single dumbbell. We're gonna demo both for you, right? If you go with the single dumbbell, you're gonna switch hands every time we hit that Tabata, okay? So let's get down into this bad boy. So we have it set like this. I'm gonna do the single first. We're gonna take that dumbbell, we're gonna place it on the shoulder just like so. We're gonna sit back into that, for this thruster, we're gonna sit back into our heels, knees are out, chest is tall, drive, and press fully up overhead. Back down, press, right? So that's our single, all right? 20 seconds goes by, I rest 10 seconds. I'm gonna switch arms. So now I've got my other elbows up, good front squat position, fully squatting, drive, press overhead, right? And we're gonna work for 20 seconds with there. We'll go back and forth for 8 cycles, right? So 4 times we'll touch each hand. So after we've done singles, we're gonna go into a double. So with the double, what we're gonna have here is we're gonna place this up onto our shoulders like this. So now I've got 2 dumbbells set here. We're gonna sit back into that squat again, drive up, press, back down under control, squat, drive, press, right? And just like so. So after that 4 minutes or 8 cycles go, we're gonna rest another 2 minutes, and then we're gonna get into our next Tabata, which is our hang to overhead. All right, so our hang to overhead, we're gonna do single and dumbbell, just like we normally do. So single hang to overhead, we're gonna stand that dumbbell up, we're gonna swing it between our legs, up to our shoulder, and overhead. We can do a strict press if we want to. We can do a push press with that dip and drive. We can do a push jerk, which is dip, drive, dip again, then stand it up, right? Same thing on those thrusters. If with the single that we did for this, is that we're gonna switch every cycle of that Tabata, right? So 20 seconds on the right, rest 10 seconds, 20 seconds on your left, rest 10 seconds, and back and forth till we get those 4 minutes done. If you're doing double, well, now we're gonna have the dumbbells on the outside of our body. Okay, we're gonna, again, swing those things between our side of our body, right, to this hang position, right above my knee. We're gonna jump, strict press, right, push press, and push jerk, right? Any of those will work for that. Remember, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, Tabata, right? That's how we're getting after this. So we get done that 4 minutes or 8 cycles. Now we're gonna rest 4 minutes. When the clock says 20, right, we're gonna get into our next thing. The next thing is 3 sets. It's not for time. This is core and accessory work for more strength stuff. So don't fret about how long this takes you. Just get it done. Make sure your movements are clean. Make sure everything looks awesome. But let's get down into this. So now we're gonna get into our 3 rounds, not for time, all right? The first movement we're gonna do 20 repetitions total, not 2 count. We're gonna get into Russian twists. So we're gonna be on the ground. We're gonna use one of our dumbbells, and we're gonna get set here. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our knees in, keep our feet in contact with the ground. What's the easiest way? But if you wanna make it harder, you can take them off the ground. But we're gonna take our dumbbell, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna hold it like a sword. We're gonna touch, twist, and touch the ground on each side. And we're gonna get 20 repetitions just like that, okay? Once those 20 repetitions are done, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into a floor press, but we're also gonna incorporate a glute bridge into it. So it'll look like so. We're gonna take our dumbbells, place them on our thighs to start. That's gonna allow us to then kick back and get into our normal floor press position, okay? So once we're in our normal floor press position, then we're gonna raise our hips up. We're gonna keep those shoulder blades squeezed nice and tight, and then we're going to push those dumbbells directly overhead. Back down, triceps touch lightly, and press. We're gonna work that for 12 to 15 repetitions, all right? So if you can do 15, go for it. If it's too easy at 15, add weight, all right? So we can do that. And then we're gonna sit on up, and we're gonna get into our next motion, which we're gonna do bicep curls. And we're gonna go 10 to 12 bicep curls. We're gonna set our dumbbells up. We're gonna do these palms facing forward, and we're just going to get those 10 to 12 repetitions of bicep curls, okay? From the side, we're keeping our shoulders pinned back, just flexing at that elbow. All right, 10 to 12 of those get done. And the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get into 3 to 5 of eccentric hollow holds. And how that works is like so. We're going to get into this pike position like so. We're gonna be touching our hands to our legs, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna slowly lower our legs. My lower back is pressed tight into the ground. Slowly lower those legs down, and then we're gonna keep reaching for that wall. Keep reaching, keep reaching. When our lower back can't touch anymore, right, we're gonna pause, right? If I go any farther, you see how my back lets go and that space appears? So then we're right back up. We start again. Super slow down as I go down to keep my hands on those legs. Keep reaching, reaching for the wall. Reach, reach, reach. There's 2. Woo, remember, not for time. Here's 3, right? So up nice and tight. Again, slowly lowering down, reaching, reaching, and reaching. So we're gonna get 3 to 5 of those eccentric hollow holds, all right? Then we're back up, okay? Take a little break. We go it again. We're gonna do another 20, another 12 to 15 of the presses, 10 to 12 bicep curls, and then 3 to 5 of those eccentric hollow holds. All right, so that's our workout for today. I say it every time. If you like these videos, hit that thumbs up. If you love these videos, well then hit that subscribe button and get them sent to you every time we make one of these things. And thanks for watching. I'm Coach DRT, and I'll see you next time.